Let's go to chat links. All right, my name's User, and I make Tarkov avatars. Yeah. Uh, this is a tutorial on how to rip from Tarkov and how to actually get this shit going. If there's trouble, every tool and everything you're gonna be looking for is gonna be in the description of this video. So do not worry about having to go and look for it for 9 hours. Everything's gonna be linked, and you can just text me, right? If you need help, I will always be able to help and be willing to help. Ugh, yeah, I'm a little sick right now, so shut up. But everything in this video is going to basically show how to do it, how to add armor, what to do, how to fix the rig. I'm going to link the rig, the fixed rig. If you want to fix a rig on your own, go for it. I'm not saying you don't have to use my rig, but I'm going to link the rig that's fixed. Shout out to QT Villa for fixing the rig for me. Love that guy. But this is going to be a tutorial on how to actually do this shit. So, let's get started. So, generally, what I like to do is that I like to create a folder dedicated just for Tarkov. So, it's going to be called Tarkov Models. You can name it whatever. I like naming it Tarkov Models. So, I'm going to open two of these, right? I'm going to have these both open. So, we're going to go to local disk, wherever you have it installed. We're going to go to Battle State. We go to CF Tarkov, data, streaming assets, Windows, assets, content, character, prefabs. This is generally where all the stuff is. If you want to do Black Division characters from the Black Division guys, we're going to do pants BD. This will show the pants for the Black Division guys. But if you want to do the Black Division tops, right? So that's how you actually get the pants. But where you get the top of the Black Division guys is in USEC. You go here. And it's these top two right here. So you'll have to get these both. But if it doesn't give you the textures, you have to import it in as once, which I'll actually show that later on. Because the Black Division guys are a pain in the ass to get going. So, yeah, bear with me. So, what do I want to do? Well, I'm probably going to rip somewhere from here. I'm going to just make my Tarkov avatar that I've been making for years, that I actually have. So, first step, Nord. That's going to be the Nord pants. You can do any pants. I like the Nord pants. I bought the bundle for it. Again, you're 16,000 hour Tarkov player here. Let me wear whatever the fuck I want to wear. Then, I don't know, we're just gonna do like the Gladiator shirt. Because that's like the coolest shirt. If you don't have the Gladiator shirt, RIP, bro, you're missing out. Then we're gonna do the tattoo head. I don't know why I'm saying we, but yeah. So that's it. This is a Tarkov avatar already. But, unfortunately, you need something else too. So we're going to go back to data right here. We're going to search up skeleton. And you're going to grab this skeleton right here. You need this skeleton. If you don't have the skeleton in here, there's going to be no vertex groups on anything, and it's not going to work. So, after that, you go back here. Windows, asset, content, character, prefab, whatever. Continue what you're doing. And you know what? I want the team leader pants. Let's go with the team leader pants. I look you fuck with that. Alright. So that's it for this section. So that's it. We're gonna go back. So if you were originally here, you're going to go back 1, 2, 3 until you see items under characters. You go to items, you go to equipment, and this is where you find all your armors. This is going to be your armor section. All right. We're not gonna make this too complicated. I want to get this done pretty fast, relatively fast. Not gonna lie. So this is gonna be probably like not too complicated because I am not doing too good right now. Just do a fucking Bastion. Nah. Alright, contact 6. You can do whatever one you want. And then I don't know, probably or to do, which one to wear. You know what? We're just gonna go with the Bastion. I like you fuck with the Bastion. We're just gonna go with the Bastion. Alright. Default Bastion. Now we need to get some armor. Let me go with the champion. Actually, hold up. Let me go with this one. Alright. That's it for Tarkov. That's it here. If you don't want anything else, don't grab anything else. There is going to be some stuff you can't actually have. You can't actually have fucking anything night related. Night, the boss, the goon. Anything night related. You can have the face mask. You just can't have the armor. Which is down here. It's called Black Knight. But I don't know why. It's weird. Yeah, again, it has everything. All the guys are here. Literally everyone's here. And you know, I kind of want the gas mask. I'm gonna search up Avon. You can search it too if you know what the gear is called. You can just search it. But sometimes it won't allow you to do that. All right, that's all I want. So we're gonna go to here. You're gonna open up Asset Studio. Point 18. If it doesn't say this right here, do not go for it. It will not work. After that, you're gonna left click, Control Shift, or do that. It works. Put that in there. Then it's gonna be everything like this. All right, you can see everything. Oh shit. You can see everything. Ugly ass mug. You're gonna click all the boxes like that. You're gonna do model and then export selected. Merge. Do that. Then it's gonna automatically select the one you picked from. Save. Now you don't need to do this if you're not, I don't know what to say. If you're not, too fucking stupid. But I like to separate all the textures. You don't need to have this open anymore. You just close that. I like to separate the textures, so I like to do this. Boom. All right. Move all the normals back in its own section, and then just keep these right. What the fuck is the dogs barking at? You know what? Forget about them. Don't worry about them in the background. These normals. Now, this is not the toughest part, but if you don't have it, it will be a pain. Where is it? Game image. You're gonna open up game image util. Trying not to cough on my fucking mic. All right, here's the settings for this. So it's probably gonna be like, so at first it's probably gonna start like this, where it just says all this. What you're gonna do is, look, see my cursor? You're gonna go down to output, swap that to PNG, come down to threads, change that to 12. All right, there's 2 modes you should be using. If you want to fix the normals, you come down here, you come right here, select that, select this, COD grayscale, X normals. Do this, Control Shift, or again, that, drag drop. It should automatically do it right here. See, now they're fixed. Now for the D texture, the actual texture itself. Once you do it, it'll create a G texture. So you come again, go right here, bring it all the way down, split color alpha. Then Control Shift or whatever you like, do this. But keep these selected, trust me. It's a lot better. Now basically anything to the right here to the one. Okay, so you see this right here? Anything selected to the right of it, delete it. So like, look, right? One. Keep that. Do that for every one. And delete. Now you have the regular textures. Regular textures right here. After that, you can open up Blender. Which, yes, if you're not used to Blender, this is going to be a hard part. But trust me, bear with me. This is simply easy. This is easy to know. Open up Blender. I like to delete all these. Again, it's a distraction. Then, you're going to take this file. Drag it down here. Open it. You're going to be like, oh, wait, where is it? You're going to come right here. Click this. Go right here. Right click. Delete. Then it's going to show. Right? It's going to show. You're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? You're gonna look right here. You come down here, data. All right, again, you click on this, come right here, go down, data. If it doesn't have vertex groups, get rid of it. No vertex groups, get rid of it. So now you click on the bone right here. You do 90 degrees. Now that's fixed. Unselect everything. So like left click right here. Like anywhere that's not showing this. You're gonna come up here to the search bar. You're gonna type in LOD1. LOD1. And you're gonna select everything right here. So watch. Click, control, click, 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 control, click, 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 control, click. Alright, now that's selected. You're gonna right click, delete. Gone. Now you get rid of that. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to come over here, select everything. All right, watch our crosshair now. You're going to bring your crosshair up here. You're going to select this. All right, select this. Boom. Now, a lot of people would be like, click, 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 click. Nope. You're going to hold your left click right here and drag up. And drag down to do that. Keep this one on, drag up or down, doesn't matter, but keep this one on. Left click here, unselect everything. Then you click here, go down, shift left click, delete everything right there. Boom. Then you come back up here and you reactivate everything. And that's pretty much it for this part. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to select this, you're going to delete. Just get rid of that bone. That bone is completely useless. It's a horrible bone. Alright. Since the rig already looks like it fits this, we're not going to worry about it too much. Again, sorry. Very sick right now. I'm gonna disable everything, including this, and I'm gonna bring back these and the bastion. Sorry, we're gonna keep the head on. So everything right here. Oh, actually, it looks perfect. Actually, hold up. I might actually bind everything first. Yeah, I'm gonna bind everything. All right. Usually, the reason why I'm binding it right now is because everything is literally pixel perfect. It's where it's supposed to be. Like, it's exactly where it's supposed to be. So what I'm going to do is, right, is I'm going to bind it and then move it all as a one right here and position it okayly. But what you would usually do, right, is that you would take this, go right here to the rotation X, 0, right there, and then like drag up and then like try and match it right here, but I'm gonna do it a very risky way and just go like that. 0, bring up, go right there. The reason why you don't typically want to do this, which I'm about to... Okay. If you are doing it exactly how I'm doing it right now, which you probably shouldn't, which actually here, let me not do it like that at all. You start with the gas mask first. Let me show you how you'd usually do it. You're gonna bring one at a time. You would angle it correctly. So like, hey Blender, I really wish it was more like Unity. All right, there we go. Does that look perfect? A little bit more down, and then like forward. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, that's good enough. Get rid of it. Then next one, which I'm actually probably just gonna keep it like this. What the fuck? That is not a bastion. Oh, it's that bastion. I just picked the wrong one. Look. Oh, doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I was kind of hoping for the diamond bastion, not the fucking shitty, weird ass one. Alright, it's fine if it doesn't look fully like that, which I'm actually gonna... Oh. Oh, bowling. I'm actually gonna do it like that. Which this gas mask and this helmet isn't supposed to go together, and which is why it looks weird. But bear with me. If you are gonna use the Avon mask, please make sure which helmet you're using actually goes with it, because it does matter. It really does matter. So if you're gonna use the gas mask, go with the flux. Right? Right. Alright. Gas mask. Now we're on to head. Again, you're just trying to get out of here. Make it as perfect as you can. And that looks okay. I mean, I'm happy with the result. I'm gonna make the head a toggle anyway. Alright. Now you can reactivate everything. Now that you have everything activated, you're gonna bind the pants together. You're gonna bind the rig to the top, and you're gonna bind all the helmets and whatever to the face. Then you're gonna bind the face to the top. Then you're gonna bind the pants to the top. You can do it in any order, but I do it in that order to be safe. Alright. Now, you want to click on them. Then, right click. Parent. Clear and keep transformation. Do that. All that's gone. Now, with the rig I gave in the chat. It's my fixed rig. Ah, there it is. Now, with the fixed rig, you're going to import it in. But first, you're going to go to where your guy is. You're going to turn him off. And I'll probably import this back into Blender and get rid of this. But you're going to want to delete this guy. Then you're going to want to reactivate your character. Then you're going to click on your character. Then you go to the bone. You're going to shift, left click the bone. Keep it like that. Then you're going to right click. You're going to parent. You're going to parent with empty groups. Now everything's parented and rigged. You're going to click on your guy. Make sure not to hit the bones. You go up here. Do object mode. Again, mouse, up, object mode. Left click, edit. Now, on your keyboard, you're going to press P, then by material. You see how this helmet stuff separated? Keep it like that. You're gonna ask why, but I'm gonna show you in a couple. Because let me just tell you, if you keep it like this, then nothing's gonna go wrong with the texture, because there's Velcro right here, right? But if you don't keep it like that and you bind it together, it binds it as one material, so it thinks the Velcro is part of the texture. So it's gonna be like that. But if you did in fact put the Avon mask on here, you're gonna want to grab this and then bind it to the gas mask if you have the Avon, because this doesn't matter, that's binded already. Then again, the rig, if you want to have the stuff on there, you can have it like this, where like it's just the rig, but I recommend to grab the accessories right here and then bind it back on to here. The war belt is the same way, but you can actually keep the war belt on its own. So, alright, now we're on to the exporting part. You're going to go right here. You're going to go to File, you're going to go Export, FBX, Downloads, and then like whatever. I'm just going to do like PMC, like Keb. I don't fucking know. I'm just going to keep it like that. Now it's going to be up here. Since you have the textures fixed and everything, all you literally have to do is just load. Don't mind the project names. Weird ass project names. Again, I went through most projects since my shit got corrupted, and I was too pissed. So, don't mind this guy that Alright, so now that... Alright, so now that you're in Unity... Alright, now that... Alright, now that you're in Unity... Oh shit, no, don't do it. Holy fuck. Oh, no! Why is everything going wrong? Now that you're in Unity, I recommend right-clicking and then creating a folder just for, like, your model. So you're going to load the model in here. You're going to put the model in here. People would, like, put it in here and then, like, you know, go over here and select it. That's not how I like to do it. So you're going to go to your model. You're going to click it right here. You're going to go right here. You're going to do humanoid, apply, and then, all right, go on the mouse, configure. Now you're in the configure part. Now you're in where you rig everything. So if you use estimation, then it's gonna look weird. So when you're on VR chat, you have to do lock both on VR chat for like hips, right? Instead of head. But if you're on full body, it doesn't affect you at all. If you have full body, it doesn't affect you. So what you're gonna do here, you're gonna go to the left arm where the body is. You're gonna go down the hand. You're gonna click this right here. You're gonna search up palm. And since I did it on the left arm, I'm gonna do base human L palm, which is left palm. And then you do that for the right arm right here. So you go to hand, this, palm, right palm. Alright, then you're gonna do pose, sample bind pose, and then enforce T pose. Now, Kebab, unfortunately, I did forget to tell you something. It will have to do with these two right here. These two bones right here. But it is going to be okay. But the next avatar you make, you might want to consider that. Then, you're going to click on ribcage right here. You're going to drag this to upper chest. Then, you're going to... Okay. You're gonna grab spine 3. You're gonna do chest. Then again, you're gonna sample T-pose. I mean, you don't have to. I just like doing it because I'm retarded. You're gonna do left hand. You're gonna do thumb distals. People will try and manually changing everything back, like manual, you know, like going to it and being like, oh, this is, oh, yeah, I have to do this. Oh. That's not how you do it. you're gonna go. Oh shit. You're gonna go to distals. You're gonna scroll down. You're gonna go to rotation. And you're gonna press. You're gonna go 0, 0, 0. Next distal. 0, 0, 0. Next distal. 0, 0, 0. I mean, like, you get it at this point. Alright, now the hand's pretty much fixed. You see the hand right here is tilted. We'll fix that in a couple seconds. You go to the right one. Again, you only look at the distals. Everything else is fine. Alright, now you can press apply, just in case if you fuck up anything from here. Alright. Try not to cough in your ears. It's probably really loud. Typically, how I would do this, right now it's not working for me, and I'm really pissed it doesn't work for me anymore. But I would click on palm right here. I'd click palm, and I'd see right palm. I'd scroll up, and see left palm, right? What the fuck? Is that tough? I have zero clue. See, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me that great. So, this is my worst part because I feel insecure about this. But you're gonna click on this palm, any palm, and you're gonna eyeball it about right there. See how it looks right there? Then you're gonna actually let's do it to the other one before we change anything. Then you're gonna do that. Then you're gonna eyeball it about right there. See? I mean, actually farther up. All right, that looks good enough. Right, that looks good enough. All right, right there. That looks good enough. So you're gonna come up to the left or right. Then you're gonna click it, and you're gonna mess with the green one right here. And you're gonna turn it out right there till it looks okay. Do it the other one. Again, it's not gonna be perfect, but you're not gonna notice it because you're gonna be too busy stroking your cock or something. I don't know. Alright. Alright, that's it for that. You're gonna press apply. You're gonna be done. Then you can import it right here. And that's it for the rig. Then you're gonna add a descriptor. Oh, put mine to Windows for doing that. Bro. Auto fix everything there. PMC cab capture whatever. We're gonna keep it as that so I don't have to like do it later. So now you see everything right here. Alright. Well, let's get this textured up. I like using Mochi, but you can use whatever. What the fuck? My headphones just turned off. Sorry, it's going in deaf. Alright, here's everything. I'm gonna texture everything up. Again, I like using Mochi. You can use whatever. What the fuck is that? Helmet. There we go. Again, reason why I said to keep it like this, because look. It's too different. It's too different. It's too different. Why am I stuttering, bro? This is like the easiest shit in a man. It's too... Oh my god, dude. It's two different textures. Oh, fuck. Why am I doing this? All right. With the helmets and shit like this. Okay, so you see the helmets right here? Literally, get rid of them. So you get rid of anything on the head. If you have a mask on, it's fine. You can keep the mask on. But anything like a helmet, mask, or whatever the fuck like that is, if it's not like a balaclava covering his face like that, take it off. But, oh, that's the armor. I was like, the armor rigged. Oh, shit. Or textured, sorry. See? Alright. Now that's the gas mask. Let's not do anything face related right now. Let's get the war belt. Again, you don't have to parent the war belt back to the pants, because that'll stay normal. Alright, actually, we need like a little bit more of these. Alright, and then the Nord pants. Alright, let's make these a toggle. Actually, hold on, before we do that, let's make these a toggle. So Nord pants, alright, if you want to make toggles, here. You're going to do add component, toggle. If you want to make body toggles, right, like body, or like clothing, here. You're going to do body parts slash Nord. And then you're going to do body parts slash, what the fuck are these? A team leader. You're going to do save. Object toggle, again, options, save between worlds, object toggle, drag it from right here into here. We're going to do off. And then we're going to make this one on. There we go. War belt. Again. Body parts slash war belt. Save. Object toggle. Turn off. Boom. That. Vest. Doing everything for the body first. Then just for shits and giggles, we'll do body parts slash top. Object off. Boom. Then body parts slash face. Because no one wants to see the face, right? No one will make this one, I guess, turn off. We'll make this turn off because, again, I have a big habit of accidentally keeping it on when it's supposed to be a turn on option. Alright, so you're wondering, yeah, this shit looks kind of weird right now. So, what I'm going to do, since I'm using Mochi, I'm going to click right here. All that. I'm going to click this little thing right here for Mochi. Click. Then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, it's going to look very shiny, right? Looks very shiny. So, you're going to click this. And click this. You could do roughness filter right here. You're gonna mess with the roughness filter. I like having it right here. Boom. Looks so much better. Like, so much better. Also, always fix the viewpoint before even uploading an avatar. Whatever's fine with you. Alright. Now that you have a rig, you have everything a toggle, let's start messing with helmets. You're gonna come back here. You're gonna turn this off right here. I'm not gonna delete it. You're just turning it off like this so you don't see it. You're gonna bring this guy back here. Right? You're gonna see this guy again. You're gonna look for anything non-helmet related and delete it. So like vest, chest, war belt, face. Now this is just all head related. You can texture it right here on the spot. Again, it really does not matter. Oh shit. Hold up. Texture that real quick. Shit. Alright, there we go. Everything's textured. Then, don't minimize that. You're gonna reappear the guy. Make sure it matches. Alright, it matches. You're gonna go to skeleton. Bring it all the way down to spine 1, spine 2, spine 3. Rib cage, neck, head right here. See? It says head. You're gonna drag this to head. And then you're gonna make these a toggle. So you could do what? Helmet. I don't know how to spell helmet right. So helmet / helm. That's how I'm gonna do it. Save. Object toggle. Object toggle. Right there. Right there. And that's helmet. Then gas mask could do helmet / Avon. Object off. Right there. And then I just like calling this like ears. So helmet / ears. Even though it's contact 6s. Object turn off. Right there. So everything should have its own sub menu, right? So everything is right where you want it to be. You can add like Go Loco or whatever you want. You can add emotes. You can add whatever you want. I'm not going to show the emotes part since that's kind of AIDS. And plus I don't have any emotes on me right now. Alright. Gesture manager. Enter play mode. Give it a second. Alright, you're gonna go scene here. See, everything has its sub menu besides the vest because again, the vest is not, it's just all one thing. It doesn't have to be. Body parts. Go invisible. Nord pants will show. You do the war belt on top of the Nord pants. It actually kind of looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Again, bring everything back. Helmet. Turn everything off. Ugly ass face. Vest. Turn it off. Now that works. Wait, actually. Oh, no, it was there. I saw. Alright. That's pretty much it. Autofix. Autofix. That's pretty much it. Now, if you remember the one thing I was talking about earlier, go back here. And then, actually, no, sorry. Go back here, configure, and then you see down here at these, I should have done this earlier. But with these, you're gonna select this right here. You're gonna scroll down. You're gonna do 0, 180 for this one, and then -4. You're gonna do that with the other one. 0, 180, -4. Apply. Now that's done. We're done. This is ready to upload. Then, which I'm not going to upload this, because again, I mean, I will in my free time. But that's pretty much it. It's upload worthy. Then, when you're done, you're going to swap everything, right? You're going to swap everything back, do VR chat, and like whatever the fuck, which actually, hold on, you know what? I will actually upload this. Alright, PC version's uploaded. We're gonna go platforms, Android, select the other one off, and then confirm Android. Then it's gonna be the Quest side, right? This is super easy to make the Quest side, unless you have a bunch of textures and a bunch of items on it. The more shit you add on to it, the harder it is to make look good on Quest. But if you're going to be playing on PC or PC VR, it doesn't matter what the Quest version looks like. Make sure you're happy on what it looks like on the PC version. Because again, fuck Questies. We don't care. We do not care. Hello? You don't have to have this open anymore. Alright, now we're on the Quest. It says, can't use this shader. That's okay. You're going to click this. You're going to turn all these into VR chat, mobile, tune standard, whatever you want. And you're like, oh, well, actually, it looks okay. I mean, it probably looks actually a lot better than Mochi. I say not. I see a lot of difference between them because you're about to see in a couple seconds. You're going to left click and you're going to turn all of these to 1000 right here. All these textures goes to max size 1000. All of them. And if this doesn't upload, then unfortunately you have to get rid of all the normals, which actually doesn't make a difference on the avatar itself. So actually, just go ahead and get rid of the normals. Again, you already have them in a file. You can always just grab it. Then you're gonna upload the Android version, and that's pretty much it. Turn that back to PC just in case for the next avatar I make. Excuse me, sir. I am hot right now. After this, I'm going to be drinking a liter of water. So I am thirsty. After that, it's uploaded. Nothing has to, you don't have to fix anything anymore. You can delete all this if you want. I'm going to keep it in there because I'm not going to make another avatar. Don't save for me. Save if you want to. Again, don't be afraid to delete some of the textures. Don't be afraid to delete these in the file. You'll always have these if you have it in this right here, if you keep this. Yeah, but that actually concludes the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to short this down. It's not going to be 40 minutes, probably 30. It's going to be long. Bear with me. But this is the correct way to do it. Everything's going to be linked in the description. Okay. See you later.